Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. It's Barbie here, and I want to thank you for joining in. And to all my new subscribers, welcome aboard. And to my returning subscribers, thank you. Um, Today, I want to show you that you don't just have to use scrapbooking papers, um, paper bags, fabrics to make a journal cover, or to even just use in your journal as signatures. I had to go to the store to purchase some paint. I need to paint the front door of my carriage house. And when I was waiting for the paint to be colored and mixed, I, as any paint store or wallpaper store has, they have all of these shelves full of wallpaper sample books. So I had asked the girl, I went to our local Sherwin-Williams store, and I asked her what they do or if they have any old wallpaper books that they have in storage or they're getting ready to throw away. And she says, actually, what we do with them is we give them away. And she said, I had a little girl come in here not too long ago. I gave her a few books. She wallpapered her dollhouse. And I do have ladies that come in that craft and they make journals. And I'm like, ding, 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 ding. I make journals. um, so she said, yeah, what are you looking for? I told her. She gave me everything but what I was looking for. However, she gave me 5 books, so I'm not going to complain. They were free, and I think she did a really good job picking out the books for me because I'm so big into nature and, um, all little woodland creatures, florals. These books here are going to be perfect for my journal covers, or like I said, use some for the inside signatures. So I just want to show you some examples of what you can use in your journal or to make a front cover. And these I think are just wonderful for front covers because wallpaper is very sturdy. You can wipe it down. It's just a lovely texture. So let me just show you some of the samples I'm going to center this a little bit more so you can see the coordinating papers that go together. This I love with all the architectural buildings and the styles. And then the other thing also in these wallpaper books, you get more than one color sampling for the design. So this is kind of like your browns and taupes, and then they take you over into the blacks, which I just love. And here's some grainy. This would be wonderful for nature. And the other thing too that I can't wait to do is I can't wait to sew either your fabric or other pieces of papers on this. I think it's going to sew really nice through my machine. Here's a little bit lighter. So you could definitely, this could be your binding, part of your binding. This could be part of the front cover. There's so many things that you can do with the wallpaper. Here we have a wonderful wood style grain, which is great for a nature journal. And it comes in all of these fun shades of browns and grays and taupes. This has like the world maps on it, which would be great for a travel journal. Here's your crackly, old style plaster looking paper. And then it has this wonderful plaid to go with it. So you could do a lot of things with your front covers. This one I really like, where it looks like an old brick wall. And again, you have a lot of mapping here. You could make tags with these. There's, you can cut these apart you could actually make a whole journal just using wallpaper. And it's heavy, it's sturdy. make tags, your pockets. Here, this is in the blues. I just thought I'd do a quick flip through. This one is fabulous, where it's actually looks like a real brick wall with the reds. And this would be great for a Halloween journal or a fall style journal. Here, if you don't, if you don't want to use per se, a design like this, you can cut it down. You could cut this out. A lot of things. You could cut it in half, put it on half of your paper. So many things that you can do with this. Here's some blues and grays and taupes and creams. And a beautiful plaid here. Here's the different colors and textures. So that pretty much rounds out that book. This here is fun. You have these charms here. You have this with a little bit of printing on it. Fleur-de-lis. This is pretty. It's kind of like a silvery, shimmery. So that's one book. And I also want to show you, I'm not going to show you all of them, but I want to show you how well I have a couple packs of, look at this herringbone, of scrapbooking papers that will just really go wonderful with these. So there's a lot of blacks, grays. Look at that, the silvery. But I want to get over to a little bit of the darker. So this one here, we have all different shades, textures, styles, like a marble style. This is like a bamboo, a rattan. So the first thing I thought of was my woodland series of papers here. And these would just go wonderful in to use papers such as this. I have that one there, which would be very pretty. And then back here, these are more lighter taupes. This here is more of the, your yellows and your heavier creams. And then again, we have a really nice herringbone style here. This is more of a grays. You can see a little tiny bit of, I want to say burgundy in there, but in some of it you can. But see how pretty these would go? That would be just lovely. That there, these papers in a journal. Look at that. That would be lovely too. So I highly recommend that you go to your local paint store. And here's some more taupes, browns. And again, these would all just be lovely with these colors here. That would be very pretty. And I'm kind of glad that I expected her to bring me out some books that I could go through and take a look and pick and choose. But she just came out and said, look at this with the blue. How is this? How about 5? I'm like, that's fine. And she just came out, threw them in the back of my car. And then I looked at them when I got home. And it just made it much easier for me. Because I don't think I would have been able to, really choose what I would have had a hard time. Then I would have felt bad if I had, picked more books than she was offering. So I think it worked out really well with her handing me 5 books and saying, here you go. This book here, I absolutely love. This one here has like all your feathers in it. And it's got your rusts, burgundies, blues, greens, and these are all let me turn it this way. These are all the coordinating papers that go with it. And this is just, this would make a wonderful cover or a backdrop, even if you're a scrapbooker, to cut this out as a 12 by 12 and attach it to your paper and add your photos to it. This I love. It's like it reminds me of alligator, snake boots or cowboy boots. And it's got a wonderful texture to it. Here's some lovely browns, again, that would go just wonderful with, some scrapbooking. Look at how beautiful that would go as a cover. So I kind of like the fact that I have to work around this paper because it makes me think of the papers that I have just sitting around. I haven't done anything with. Here you have feathers in your taupes in more of a gray tone. And that's beautiful wallpaper. That would be lovely on the back wall like they're showing here. And again, let me move this over. Here's your 3 coordinating papers. Isn't that pretty? So this book, I think I'm going to delve into immediately. Look at that. Look at that texture. And I think it's time to make some journals and have a giveaway, because I have not had a giveaway yet. Look at that. Those blues. And I just love how, just like with scrapbooking paper, everything coordinates. You don't really have to think about it a lot. You've got your blacks. And you can just, that white, if you want to do a summery creamy. Look at that blue. So I just wanted to share with you today my findings and what I was gifted from my local paint store, which I'm very excited about. So just another idea of what you can use in your journals. So next time you go, you're driving by your local paint store, be sure to stop in and ask them if they have any old wallpaper books that maybe you could take off of their hands. I'm sure they would love to get rid of them and not collect dust in their back room. So that's it for today, my friends. Again, I just wanted to share these finds with you and give you another idea as to what you could be using in your journals. And I hope that you do go out and you investigate a little bit and you're able to bring some fun items home and put them right in your craft room and use them. All right, everybody, have a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.